I used to wonder all the time why Democrats used to see Black people, African Americans, specifically foundational Black Americans, as the lowest of the totem pole, see us as poor, and, you know, they always virtue signal, like, it's going to take for us to help you poor Blacks. Now I get it. Now, this isn't to be disrespectful or anything, but I remember I was watching this movie called Barbershop, and one of my favorite comedians, his name is Cedric the Entertainer, said, and I quote, no, I'm not going to quote it, said, F Jesse Jackson. And I wondered about that. That's pretty aggressive because we're supposed to love and respect this man. He passed away today. I just went through a few of his speeches, and I found this highlight.
I may be poor, but I am somebody. I may be on welfare, but I am somebody. I may be in jail, but I am somebody. I may be uneducated, but I am somebody. I am black.
I've heard of this speech before, I may be poor, but I am somebody. I may be uneducated. I may be on welfare, but I am somebody. No, no, you're not somebody. It's not true. The reason why people hate the idea of being poor, the reason why people go to school so they're not uneducated, the reason why people follow the law so they don't go to jail is because those are unsavory outcomes. Nobody wants to be those things. And it makes sense to me why Democrats are like, oh, you're Black, you're poor. Oh, you're Black, you're on welfare. It's because of rhetoric like this. When I decided to register as a Republican, at this point, I was tired of trying to fit into the Democratic mold. And listening to this snippet of this speech in a multitude of what Jesse Jackson represented, I see why it's hard for educated, law abiding Black people to stay in the Democratic Party. And I also understand why liberals feel like it's up to them to rescue Black people.
Beautiful. Proud. I must be respected. I must be protected. I am somebody.
And again, this is another no. Being poor, being in jail, being uneducated, none of those things should make a person feel entitled to being protected or respected. I'm understanding Cedric the Entertainer so clearly. If you are conservative and you're Black, it's like the worst thing you can be. In fact, Democrats these days think it's okay to call you the N word as long as you put house in front of it. I can't get mad at white apologists who constantly virtue signal because people like Jesse Jackson gave them the right of way. More importantly, I just wanted to focus in on the crowd too. I could tell not everybody was feeling this speech. And this lady perfectly represents how conservative Black people feel.
But I am somebody.